Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jay, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Ecoflow 2. And I couldn't pick a better day because it is almost 100 degrees and I'm already melting. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's start with the obvious. The obvious is there's two configurations to this. The first one is to leave the AC unit out or slash heater, because the Ecoflow 2 does have both AC and heat. So the first option would be to leave the unit out and to run one hose in for the air, and then the second option would be to leave the complete unit in and run both the hoses out for the air. So one of these is a blower, so it's sucking the air out of the tent, and the other one is like a breather. It's taking in air. It's taking in air and using it to, I guess, cool down the motor, to blow cold air, to take the air that's inside and blow it out hot. So it's kind of like rotating the air. This Wave 2 also can take solar panels if you wanted to keep it charging the battery and keep it tapped off. But there's multiple ways of charging the battery on the Wave 2, from DC to AC to solar, so that's a good thing. So again, it comes in about 32 pounds, roughly 20 by 12 by 13. It works off of Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And the noise level, I want to say somewhere between 44 to 50 decibels. While it is not waterproof, it is water resistant, so that's a good thing as well. If you notice, because it is so humid today, there is a little bit of condensation coming out right there on top of the hose, but that's normal. The Wave 2 also has a self-evaporating system where you can evaporate the moisture within, but it also comes along with a straw-sized hose for draining the water separately. Cooling is 5100 BTUs, and the heating is about 6,000, roughly 6,000. If you add the battery, I want to say the battery will give you 8 hours of runtime. It is 95 degrees today. Okay, the good thing about the Ecoflow, and I have the app already open, is that it comes with this cool app. I have it on 60 and I have it on max. You can put it on heat, you can put it on fan, you could put it on Ecoflow, you could put it on sleep, and of course manual. What's amazing about the Ecoflow system is that not only can I control everything digitally via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, but it also tells me the temperature inside, as well as my temperature settings here, and the ambient temperature that is, I guess, sucking in from outside. So I am a little bit in the shade at this point. The sun keeps moving, so it's reading at 83.8 degrees. Again, it's 95 degrees today. And then this little image right here will tell you how much water is in the reservoir. Keep in mind, guys, that as soon as I open this door, I am going to let out some cold air. By the time I take off my shoes and get in there, it's probably going to have to build up again. But we'll test it together. Let's get some light, because we're probably going to need a little extra light while we're up there. So here's the unit itself. And it is, oh man, this feels good. Again, it's everything that it tells you on the app. It'll tell you on the screen there, so we'll do a side-by-side comparison. Now there are so many videos out there with so much more information on these units, better specs and better breakdowns, but I wanted to bring it from a rooftop tent perspective. Will it cool down my rooftop tents? Well, as you can see here, it does take up some room. If I wanted to just have it up here with me, but not so much where it would interfere with sleep, and definitely not if I'm by myself. So this is all simple connections. It comes with these mounting plates here, one for each port there, each opening, right? And you only need to put them on when you're gonna connect the hose. So if I were to keep this in the original configuration outside, then I would need this, but right now I don't need this at all, so this can come off. And by the way, this also has a timer, so you can put it on timer as well. One thing I could not figure out is I cannot figure out how to drain it on the screen up top. But what I learned here is that if you go into settings and you go to automatic drain, you can either keep it on drain free, where it'll self-evaporate any moisture collected, or external drain. That's where it's going to use the hose. So I'm going to put it on external drain, and when it does that, you'll see here on the app, and you can hear it draining. So again, it's building up, because I did have the door open while I was connecting everything. So right now it's saying it is 70 degrees in here now, and still working. So again, it is 95 degrees outside, and I don't know why I opened that, and it is 70.9 in here right now. Okay, so here's something interesting I just looked up. So there is an 18 degree difference if you're on heater. Within 5 minutes, it'll heat up your area about 18 degree difference. So that is good information, as well as it'll cool down your area 18 degrees within 5 minutes. Oh, here's another thing that I discovered also while I was using this for the first time. It does have some charging ports here, so if you want to charge a device, you can use this battery to charge a cell phone or tablet or any other device that you might have. Honestly, I don't even want to get out of here. So again, the heater, I'm not gonna test the heater today. We'll just wait till it starts getting cold, and then we'll put a little test on the heater. But again, the Ecoflow Wave 2 is just amazing. It just makes camping bearable. And the best part about it is you can use in a rooftop tent, a ground tent, a van, a camping van, small RV. Any place where you just need that boost of coolness and comfort. So yeah, your rooftop tent might determine whether or not it's going to be easy to use. My rooftop tent, coupled with my truck, allows me to just jump on my tailgate, open up this back door, and just bring it in that way. So for me, it's very easy. But if you have, let's say, a sky camp by iCamper, and you only have a side entrance and you have to come up that ladder, that is something that you might want to consider. They have the Easy Breeze, where the Easy Breeze has a handle where this doesn't, which I don't know why they wouldn't put a handle, but they didn't. So this is definitely a two-hand lift, especially being 32 pounds. So you have to take that into account. So guys, another thing I wanted to add is, with the increase of technology, right? We got AC systems being created for these rooftop tents, for any tent. We have heaters, we have diesel heaters. How nice would it be? Now, hold on, let's take it back. iCamper, Intrepid, everyone else out there, listen up, okay? How nice would it be if you guys would add some sort of Velcro opening on some side of these tents that's designed to wrap around these hoses here and kind of close off the gap. See, there's a little gap here because there's no way around it. It's a smaller gap when I have the unit here and just run the hose up, but either way there's a gap. So how nice would it be if they just made like a separate, maybe on the side, of Velcro that you can open, where you can just run the hoses out, and maybe there's a pulley bungee cord system that'll just squeeze around the hoses. How nice would that be? If anybody creates that, you owe me something on that, all right? But that's it, guys. I wanted to do this quick video on the Ecoflow Wave 2 and how it worked inside the tent, because even though I've seen a million videos on the Wave 2, I just haven't seen anyone actually use it inside of a rooftop tent, so I thought I'd put a video out there. If you like the video, give me that thumbs up and subscribe and share the video, and keep watching, guys, because I got more coming up, as well as some new adventures that I'm going on. Thanks for watching, guys.